Okay, I was out running some errands today and I've come across a yard sale, and because I can't resist a good yard sale, let's go see what they got. So I like that crate. I also picked this up. It's 50 cents. I got this for Elizabeth. She does a lot of art stuff for school. And I like this. It's pretty. I was looking at this for Carson's room, maybe. I like that. It's a very well made crate. Thought maybe you could use it to store some stuff in. I'm probably going to get that for him, since they've just moved into their new place. The Decor signs. These are not necessarily my style, but my daughter Kara likes this kind of stuff. Christmas stuff. Oh, a bug just flew into my head. Let's see what they got Christmas wise here. Little countdown thing. And just some clothes, which y'all know I don't really like looking at the clothes, so 10 cents. Those are fun to use with Play-Doh. Kids might like those to play with Play-Doh around Halloween time. Then they have just a couple little pumpkins and a tray, some baby stuff. Not a whole lot left. All right, I am home from one yard sale. I'm going to show you what I got, and then we're going to go inside and I'm going to show you some of the vintage pieces that I got from another yard sale that I stopped at. I did not film at that one, but the haul from that one is outstanding. But let me show you what I got real quick from this first yard sale. I didn't get very much footage there because, you know, people are looking at you while you're shopping at their yard sales, and if you're filming, they're like, what are you doing? That's kind of sketchy. You know, I've talked about that before. So I'm real careful when I film at yard sales. Everything that I got at this yard sale was for other people. The stuff that I got at the second yard sale that I'm going to show y'all in just a minute, that's for me, because those finds are astounding, astonishing, amazing. Why am I trying to use big words? I don't know. Let's move along. Okay, so the first thing that I did grab, I got this for the babies for around Halloween time for them to use and play with Play-Doh. And it's just this little package of cookie cutters. Super cute. They can use them to make cookies or do whatever they want to do. They came from the Dollar General, I think, and I only paid 10 cents for these. So why not? I grabbed those for them. And then I did get this for my daughter Elizabeth, because canvases can be kind of expensive. She is an art major and she has to do a lot of art projects. So anytime I come across these out thrifting or at yard sales and they are pretty inexpensive, and especially when they are brand new, I try to grab them for her, because she actually does have to do a lot of artwork on stuff, you know, like this. So I only paid 50 cents for that. So yeah, absolutely. This was I was trying to see what size this was, 12 by 16. And this is a good one, a good brand. It says use with acrylics and all the things, so she'll be excited about that. And then for Briley, I think this is going to be perfect for her. It's a Columbia jacket, and I only paid $1. $1. Look at this thing. I checked it over. It had no stains or anything like that, and she loves this pink color. So I grabbed this for her. I'm going to wash it before I give it to her. And it's not too thick because it don't really get like freezing cold here in Texas. Usually the zipper works. Like I said, I do need to run it through the washing machine, but she loves this pink color. For $1, I'm going to try to get it clean for her. And if nothing else, she can wear it around outside to play. If I get it clean and looking nice, she'll probably want to wear it to school and all the things. So then the next thing that I got, y'all have probably heard me talk about, my oldest daughter and her husband finally did get their new home. Twice the size of the home that they were currently living in. Like, they were packed in their old house like tight. So here comes my rooster. He wants to be on camera. But anyway, so they have a lot of spaces. Everybody has their own bedroom. All 3 kids have their own bedroom. It's so nice. But they are lacking a lot of like storage things. That's what I've been looking for a lot while I've been out thrifting. So I thought that this was an amazing find. And I think this will either work good in her like walk-in pantry, or her son Carson can use this in his room for storage. It can hold shoes, toys, whatever. It's just this wooden crate. And it is made so well. So I have bought the wooden crates from like Michael's or Lowe's or whatever that are kind of like this, and you can paint or stain them. But this one is just built different. I don't know if you can kind of see on the inside here, like the reinforced little corners. It's just very, very heavy and well made. Not like those that you get at like the craft store. So I thought that this was an amazing find, and the fact that it's already stained, it just needs to be cleaned up. It had like, I don't know, some sticky like Play-Doh on a couple spots, and I wiped that off, but it just needs like a good wash down, and then I think it's going to be perfect for one of them there. So yes, that is all of the things that I picked up at this first yard sale, and everything that I picked up is for someone else, like I said. But not bad. I think, what did I pay? 2, 3. I think she said my total came to like $3.60. But I just had $4, so I just gave her the $4 and told her I didn't need any change back. And then I was headed on to my destination of where I thought I was trying to go, and came across another yard sale. So Kelsey had told me about this yard sale, so I met her over there with the boys. Me and Elizabeth did, and we got so busy over there looking through some of the things and just kind of visiting with the people putting on the yard sale. We found, or I found, well, everybody did. Elizabeth found something, we all found something. Some amazing finds. I'm so excited. So I'm going to run in the house real quick. As you can tell, I'm kind of stuffy, so I'm going to go take me just a small little coffee, tea break, something, and just kind of rest for a second and unwind, and then I'll get those other thrift finds out to show y'all. Okay, before we get any further in the video, we're going to take a tiny little break here to introduce you to today's sponsor of the video, June's Journey. Just in case you are unfamiliar, June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game set in the 1920s. You play as June Parker, an amateur detective solving the mystery of her sister's murder, and as you move through the chapters, you are uncovering clues and getting pulled deeper into the story. What I really like is that it's not just one thing. The hidden object scenes make you slow down and really, really pay attention, almost like a visual puzzle. Then as you keep playing, you unlock new scenes, events, and rewards that just keep it so interesting. And of course, one of my favorite parts is the island. You get your own space to decorate and build up over time, which is right up my alley. I love being able to create something cozy, even in a game. This has definitely been such a relaxing way for me to unwind at the end of the day and just have a little bit of an escape. So you can download June's Journey completely free. I'll put the QR code here on the screen. I'll also have all the links in my description box. I'm telling you that you will have a blast doing this. Don't hesitate. Go over and download it. Use my code and get started today. A big thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the thrift haul. Okay, I feel rested now. Let's move on to the second yard sale haul here. And it is so good. So it's one of those yard sales that you walk up to and there's not prices on very much stuff, and you're like, how much is this? How much is that? And then they start shooting off 50 cents, 25 cents, and you're like, okay, this isn't my kind of yard sale. So let me show you the first things that I came upon at this yard sale that I am so excited about. Yes, I'm in my office in here sitting on the floor because this is where the stuff was, and one of the boxes is very heavy. But anyway, I'm sorry. Let me dig this stuff out. So what I was going to say is, after I got these at this yard sale, I went to an antique store and come across a few of these, and so I like filmed a couple little clips of how much these cost in an antique store, and I was like, whoa, I really did get a good deal. So on the table, the first thing that I came across was a bunch of these shaving cups and the little shaving brushes. So here's the first one that I came across right here. They had a whole table of the shaving cups. There's the bottom with the stamp. A whole table with just full of all kind of these. And so I saw all of the brushes. So here's another one of the little shaving cups. Look how cute it is with the blue. I love that. I don't know, what does it say? Waverly, lavender, shaving, I don't know, something. Look how old that is, y'all. And the inside, this one's a little bit smaller, just to kind of give you kind of a comparison. Now, I've thrifted before. I use it as a coffee mug, but I think I'm going to put it with this collection now. I thrifted a cup kind of like this. It's a shaving cup. I didn't know that until I brought it home and y'all told me. So I think I'm going to add it to this collection here, because what I want to do is style all of these. Look at this, y'all. All of these beautiful shaving brushes that I picked up at this yard sale. I picked up so many. So I started picking up all of the ones that I knew I would decorate with. A part of me kind of wishes I would have got all of them, but I didn't. So here is this one. I don't know. I guess I had it in the bag wrong, because it did not look, it was not like that when I bought it. I must have had it thrown in the bag wrong, but look at the age on that one. That is so pretty. And they had them just sitting in a lot of the cups, you know, like this, when I walked up there. And then look at this blue one. Isn't that gorgeous? And then here's this one. I think this one was, I don't know, it's got like some red underneath, but you can see the bottom there. Then there's this green one. And then there's this one. I really love this, the blue and the white. And then here's the other two that I got. So I got all of the ones that had the colors in them that I knew I would decorate with. Aren't those beautiful? I'm so excited. So I got 7 shaving brushes. All of the different colors. And I'm going to use these in our guest bathroom and style them somehow. So after we finish with the Thrift Mania series, I'm going to be working on my guest bathroom and my office area pretty heavily. So those will make their way into that area once we kind of get to it. I don't know how I will style them exactly, but like I said, I have that other cup that I can bring in. And we will incorporate these in that decor somehow, just because I think that is so fitting, especially for a bathroom. So beautiful. I'll tell y'all how much I paid for everything at the very end, because, like I said, it's one of those yard sales that didn't have tags on it really. This box of books over here had a price on it for like the whole box, but everything else did not. So let me show you this piece here that I picked up, and I almost missed this piece here. And I think this is actually something I'm going to pull out at Christmas. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe like a book holder or something, or a plate holder. And it's this piece right here. So you see right here that's got like the little Christmassy, I don't know, scene on it, like berries, and really pretty. But then when you back it up, is it a plate holder? That's what I wasn't really sure. Is it a cookbook holder? But then I thought, well, if you had a cookbook in there and it was open, this would cover up, you know, the recipe, I would think. So does anybody know what this is? Here's what the back looks like. And I just loved it, because I love bringing all the neutrals into my Christmas decor. And that little piece right there is so pretty. And I thought this would look so good, like displaying some oval Homer Laughlin plates or something. So yeah, I got that. And then they had a big trailer sitting over to the side with just a bunch of stuff on it. And I saw this, and I don't even use these in my decor, but there's something about this one that I fell in love with. And I thought, when I get around to doing a makeover in the guest room, this could definitely go in there in some way, form, or fashion. Cinder, what are you doing? My cat's over here in the windowsill. So I come across this. Oops. So I came across this piece. And I just, like I said, loved the color of this. It's dirty. And here's the front of it. Gotta get it where y'all can see it. And I just thought it would be so pretty to style in my guest room on a table or something. I was trying to get it open, because I did get it open the other day. I was going to show y'all. So here's what it looks like on the inside. Somebody used it obviously for some kind of little prop or something. The inside of it is really not even that bad. Like, you unbuckle this and you can lay that down. And I mean, it's dirty, of course, but it's still in pretty good shape considering how old it is. Like it functions, like that buttons and the little ties there are in the bottom. They still work. The roughest part about this is the handle, but everything else seemed to be okay. I was trying to see, it's a Samsonite, so that's what else I was trying to see. But yeah, like the handle on this thing is really rough, but I wanted to get this cleaned up. And I thought, well, what if I found some more that are pretty similar to this and just started kind of stacking them on top of each other? Could use them for storage and then have it stacked up enough that it could act as like a little, like a little, I don't know, side table or something. Let me know, does anybody else decorate using old suitcases? And if so, what do you do with them? Oh wait, I just put my hand down here and realized that I missed one of the brushes, and it's this one right here. It was way over here by itself. This one with the black. I don't know what that says. Let me put my glasses on. I can tell y'all. It says Barbershop Pure Bristle, West Germany. Beautiful little brush there. That's what it says. So yeah, got a black one there. Okay. And then I came across this set of books, and this set of books also, I had my guest room in mind when I saw this, because I'm wanting to put some different shelving and different things in there too, but that'll have to be like something we work on this summer together. We got to get through Thrift Mania. We got to get through doing these videos every day in May. But when I see things like this, and I know that I have those projects in mind coming up in the future, I like to just go ahead and get these sort of things, because if you don't get them when you see them, especially if you love them, you're not going to come across them again. So I came across this whole box of books that looked very old and vintage to me. Let me show y'all. Walked up, this is what I saw. Now, if you love old vintage and neutral colors, you know this would have got your attention. And then I saw that this whole box of books was just $5. I definitely got excited. Here's what a couple of them look like. Look at these, y'all. These are so good. I love them. There's so many. Like, just all of these will be so cute, stacked, you know, like this on a shelf in there. And I can kind of spread them around because that's where the kids stay when they come over. It's like kind of fits that style that I'm wanting to kind of keep within there. I just love these so much. And $5 for all of these was a steal. So I am very excited about all of my finds, even though some of them are going to be distributed and used in later videos. I'm just excited to have them. When I come across things like this, like for sure, for the price. Oh yeah, did I even tell y'all the price? I have to go ahead and get them and just store them. Like, I know that I want to do a bathroom makeover, and I know I want to do some makeover here in my office and in our guest room. So I'm just trying to slowly start accumulating these things as I see them for these prices. Like, this is insane. So for everything that I purchased from this second yard sale that I just showed you, I paid $10. $10 for everything. And I priced a couple of these at an antique store. And one of them at an antique store probably cost that or more. So I found a steal for sure, I feel like. So I am just so super excited. It is definitely yard sale season around here. So you will probably be seeing me shop more at some yard sales and some garage sales and different things like that, because it's so warm here now in Texas that they're just popping up everywhere. So I hope that y'all enjoyed going thrifting with me today. Don't forget to check out June's journey. Remember, I'll have all of the information linked down in my description box, and it is a fun, free game that you can enjoy. So definitely go check that out. Thank you again, like I said, to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. Again, we hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with a brand new video.